Good day, everyone. We are here to present our group project, a basic CRUD application created by our team of 8 members. CRUD stand for Create, Read, Update, and Delete, and our system focus on managing employee records using these core operations. Our application includes the features like login, logout, add, edit, delete, and view employees. For this project, we built a complete full stack with a simple user-friendly front-end and functional backend and a PostgreSQL as our database to store and manage all employee details. To continue the presentation, I invite Mary Angel.
Thank you, Shainuka. So in today's presentation, we will walk you through the main components of our project. So we have divided our presentation into 4 parts. So first is the introduction. So where we give an overview of the project. And second is the demonstration, where we will give where we will show how the application works and how each CRUD feature performs in real time. And third is the code explanation, where we will explain the important parts of our front end, back end, and database logic. And finally, we will show API testing, which highlights how each endpoint was tested to ensure the application runs correctly. So we hope you find our presentation clear and meaningful.
Let's see how this working. This is based on REST API. I will explain how we can add the employee to this system. Here we can type employee name. Then someday we have to pick here. Then we can save the employee. Then you can see, and there are so many options as two options, main two option, edit and delete. We can edit this name in this way, and also we can delete. This is how this system works. This system based on REST API, we use Spring Boot, React, and finally we will discuss how API works through Postman tool. I would like to invite Nimnadi and Deepika to continue this presentation. It's over to you.
Thank you, Asiri. Now I will explain how this project works internally. We have used several clean architecture with several layers. They are controller, service, repository, and entity, DTOs, and mapper. I will explain one by one. First of all, we will discuss about this entity. Here we have used several annotations to create this employees table, and this is employee ID is the primary key here with auto generation, and other fields like employee name, salary, DOB are other columns in this table. And in DTO layer, we have used these DTOs to separate API data from the database entity, and we have used this employee request DTO to create and update employees, and we have used this employee response DTO to return employee data to the front end. And by using these DTOs, we can secure our application, and it avoids exposing unnecessary fields. Next, I will explain about this service layer. In this service layer, it contains all the logics for several functions like create employee, get all employees, get employees by ID, update employee, and delete employee. Likewise, this service layer contains all the logics. And in repository layer, it communicate with database. Over to you, Deepika.
Thank you, Nimnadi. Now let's see how controller working with web services. In our project, we create employee controller Java. In here, you can see a REST controller. This is the main part. Use class become a REST web services, and cross origin used to React frontend to access the API, and in auto viat part, it used to used to service to talk the database through the service layer. And in post mapping and get mapping with ID and get put mapping and delete mapping, those are used the web services like get and put and delete web services in this backend part. Now let's see in the front end part. In front-end part, here is the auth services txt. It's used to post request, connect with backend, and verify the user login in. And in here, when employee service tst, this is the front-end service that used to access to call Spring Boot web services. Here is gets employee. It's a service with API get to employee from backend. Same as here use get employee by ID and get add employee and update employee and delete employee. Here use get add update and delete post and put likewise services in this here. Thank you. Now I invite Tarshana.
Thank you, Deepika. Now I will explain how my employee management APIs work. I will be showing the three main operations that are commonly used in CRUD system. First, get back all employees, adding a new employee, and deleting an employee. All employee record in the system include employee ID, name, salary, and date of birth. I will begin with get API employee endpoint, which is used to fetch the complete list of employee. I will send the request in Postman now. Here in the response, you can see all the employees' details stored in the database. Each employee's record contains the following field: employee ID, which is the automatically generated by the system, name of the employee, salary, the salary's employee salary, date of birth stored in the date format. In this endpoint, externally for displaying date in an admin database or employee list view, it ensures that the late information in always fetched from the server. To continue this, I will invite Dharmika. Dharmika, over to you.
Thank you, Tashana. Next, we will see how a new employee can add to the system using Post API employee endpoint. I am entering the employee details in the request body. Now I will send the request. We get a success response which confirms that the employee has been created. It's also returned the auto-generate employee ID, which is important for future operations. To make sure the new employee is added, I will fix the list again using the get endpoint. As you can see, the newly added employee now appear in the employee list with all details properly stored. Next, we will see deleting an employee record. For this operation, I am using the delete API employee ID. For example, I will delete the employee ID 6. I will send the request now. Sorry, I will send ID number 8. To verify, it fit the list once again. you can see that employee with ID 8 is no longer available in the system. Please confirm that the delete operation worked correctly. I showed how my employee management API performs three main functions: listing employees, adding a new employee, deleting an employee with key fields such as employee ID, name, salary, and date of birth. That's all our demonstration. Thank you.